You say ow, hey, ow, hey, ow. Nice, I love a little crowd participation before we get started. My name is Purple Cloud, and I am the MC of this event that we are now having at Coconuts Barbershop and Salon. Please make some noise for that. I've never seen this happen before. I have not seen this happen in the movies before. This is nice, I love it. We got some video going on. Shout out to DJ E-Love for holding it down before everybody got situated. And thank you, Dave, for this opportunity. The reason why we're here is that we're trying to spread lupus awareness. There's not that many, people talking about this disease, and it's very important that people are aware. We have some performers that even have lupus, but they're being creative with it. They're making it a power and not a pain, if you will, if that makes sense. So you're turning your pain into power. That's what poetry does, the spoken word. Like, you can say anything. You can be like, what you're now seeing is a seed that never grew to be rooted by Mama Preach. Don't take your eyes off the prize, pop pumpkin. Wishing I could give her something for them days she be wondering, why ain't he famous yet? He good enough for my applause, for the cause. Hear him laughing to the bank, this game is overdrafted. An open mic could be your open casket. But I've only begun to stunt like actions casted for an actor hired. Human torture without force, and I'm a pacifier. Setting the stage ablaze with the phrases I iterate, throwing out topics from straight from my orca's mouth to get dinner place. You can say anything. As long as it's coming from here, you're turning your pain into power. You're letting people know what's going on. You're letting them know what's going on in the world around you. It's the world that you're not used to. So break away from the social media, break away from the YouTube. Let's just live it. Can we say live it loud? Live it loud. That's what I'm talking about. My name is Rayvon Bernard Rollins, aka Purple Cloud in the Cypher, coming all the way from Williston, Florida, on the outskirts of Gainesville, Florida. Mentioned I said Florida, graduated from Orlando, Florida, and now I'm back home. So I'm a Floridian, is what I'm saying. Like, no other places. I went to California once. I liked it. It was cool. Favorite thing I've created, wow. Favorite thing I've created is a song that I dedicated to a friend of the family. Her name is Miss Pauletta Sanders. She will be missed. She was a pillar in our community anyway. Best friend of my mom, pretty much like my godmother. So yeah, the song is called Fly Away, and yeah, that's my favorite new thing right now. Social media is Purple KLOUD. Just Google it. It's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything. You'll see everything from my SoundCloud to my Reverb Nation. So just type in those letters, Purple KLOUD, one word, everything you need to know about me. From videos, music, pictures, anything. Yeah! He took a spill and woke up with an agenda to finish what he started. Telling himself the day is always darkest before the dawn. Pushing his character to bury the hate that he carried for fakes who was claiming that they was down for whatever, but he knew better than just to settle for words spoken. Cause the same people calling you sultanly, you're soaking and broken, gasping and choking for that sweet relief to cease belief and malice. Does he welcome the challenge or really rely on what someone else may buy, not knowing the side effects to keep the trouble in check, calculating and debating what's to come next on his calendar so that he can then manage to open up a whole canister of nothing but rawness without pausing. Often he fiends for that feeling his heart can fall in, minus precautions because it caused him to put somebody else's dreaming above his own. Thus his only treatment is what he composes for the shows he imagines he'll be doing in a year, unleashing 100% upon audiences wanting to feel that realness, building his skills because it doesn't cost them a penny to get lost in what many be wishing was their mission given. Now listen, you can run away, but what happens when you're done run out? Done run out. Know that there's a better way, it just ain't been found. Ain't been found, no it hasn't been found yet. You can run away, but what happens when you're done burnt down? Done burnt down. Know that you're not the only one, so keep your eyes to the sun, cause one day you're gonna shine like one. Nobody had to explain what would happen if he were to ever get distracted away from his passion. So I guess that's when he decided to sacrifice all of his time in the rhyming, climbing the highest crease of his mind to speak of divine and sublime ways to stay out of that grave shift and what could possibly make him second guess his profession. He was trying to capture the essence of what it means to be present, though he didn't have much to go by. It doesn't mean that he won't try to shake the foundations that have been waiting for something to save him since day one. Thankfully, his operation wasn't motivated by profit. He was more so dedicated to unlocking the hidden knowledge that the industry had all of a sudden forgotten by spoiling themselves writing on nothing but internet gossiping topics, burning their optics, preventing any invention to blow. I swear many of these new trends are beginning to show a lack of compassion when it comes to the status of growing, because no one is willing to get involved unless their shackles are broken. Now, what about that sounds familiar? They caffeinated and sugar-coated the truth to thrill us, leading our hero to ponder about the outcome of his millions, knowing it's far from being enough to vaccinate the illness that's plaguing our children from building various utopias to inhabit, rather than settle for them savage frontiers that bound the past. Once they hear their future singing in bliss, he swore on everything he loved, life gets no bigger than this. So until he's misremembered, you can run away, but what happens when you're done run out? Done run out. Know that there's a better way, it just ain't been found. Ain't been found, no, it hasn't been found yet. You can run away, but what happens when you're done burnt down? Done burnt down. Know that you're not the only one, so keep your eyes to the sun, cause one day you're gonna shine like one. I ain't got no kids, but that's gonna be a bedtime story, I promise.
My name is Jordan Brown Simpson. I'm from Gainesville, Florida. Music, music, since the wee one, just music. Not a big fan, not a big fan. I like real life conversation and real life interaction, dealing with real people. I'm not really much of that cyber age type guy. I performed this piece a lot, but I really like this piece because it speaks deeply to me, so I hope you guys enjoy. I enjoy it. I want the whole world to use their brain. I want the whole world to use their brain. I want the whole world to use their brain. I want the whole world to use their brain. I want the whole world to use the brain to really make a change. Become more enlightened. Start talking about dice rolling and fist fighting. This is a message from a kid that's really been on the streets. And I tell you, that's a place that you don't really want to be. After the economy, I got bigger fish to fry like strengthening minds. They wonder why I keep my fist in the sky. Because this is a power movement. Word to the ideas of Huey Newton. But after these black and white supremacists and that Uncle Sam up in another man's busyness, invade their lands and rule it from a distance. Sadistic agendas hidden from the masses and overpriced classes. While in today's society, the necessity for a college degree is passing an all-time high. It's all greed. Annually, spend $64 billion on education, but $110 billion on war. What for? Money, cars, clothes, and horses, and every poor man's dream. But it seems to be a common theme amongst these whack rappers that lack passion for this art. I have no compassion in my heart for dumb asses that glorify spending life behind bars. Ask my cousin Travis. He'll tell you he'd rather be at a cookout playing cards with the fam than on the lookout for a man with a shank in his hand. I can't lie, sometimes I cry when these thoughts sink in. I'm thinking the sand. Lord, bathe me in the river of forgiveness. Wash away my selfishness and replace it with intelligence. I want the whole world to use the brain to stop being victims of the system. It's just a game set up for the personal gain of the wealthy. Lord, help me keep my mind healthy and help me make a change. If I see a beggar, let me give him my dollars and I keep the change. Yeah, I want to switch lanes in the Black Range or a Force 911, but I'm more concerned with helping my brother get to the heaven state of mind. Anything is possible, and now is the time to put your plan in action. Start money stacking so you can give it to the masses. Well, you don't have to, but that's what I'm trying to do. And I guarantee when my pilot come, I'll be much flyer than you. Up in the higher altitude. So Jordan, just do what you out to. You got your second chance, third strike, and you're out, dude. So now it's time to step up to the plate and fill the hungry man's plate with food for thought. Because knowledge is something they can't take. If life is a gamble, I'm about to raise the stakes. All or nothing, no bluffing and no huffing and puffing when the pressure hits the fan. Because remember, you're never lesser than the man you want to be. And who you are now is making you who you're going to be. I'm going to be great, that's for sure, not probably. I'm writing my own prophecies. The future I don't want to see. I want to focus on the present and give gifts to the less fortunate. This planet I plan on targeting. Giving verbal jewels not only to the cool, but also to the fools. I want to get my money up so I can build free schools for the youth and the old folks. To increase this world's knowledge, that's all my soul can hold. I want the whole world to use their brain. I want the whole world to use their brain. I want the whole world to use their brain. I want the whole world to use their brain. Thank you.
Nehemiah Nash. Oh, hold on, let me take that back. Nemo Nash, Jacksonville, Florida. My favorite thing I've created. As far as artwork, that's a very difficult question. I would say my favorite thing I created is this: to step back, analyze from an unbiased perspective, invest in intellect, learn from literature, feed your soul spiritually, be willing to seek the truth, research each root of resource, refrain from self-remorse, and never let negativity infect your self-respect. Vanish what the mirror reflects, remain positive, and progress. It helps me every single day, and I'm pretty sure it helps other people. Instagram, Nemo Nash. Facebook, Nemo Nash. Twitter, Nemo Nash. YouTube, Nemo Nash. NEMONASH.
It's called Evolve, but you can't evolve without the words love. So in order to get to where I was at now, I had to really look into myself and learn everything about me in order to get here now. Know the reaper to avoid the reaper. Constant seeker of peace, but still keep a piece of heat for the cold-hearted. You see, I started on this dirt road a while ago, on my own, learning life and feeding the soul. You see, I was told I'd reap what I sow, so I put my seeds in the earth and waited for the sunshine. But too many cloudy days converted me to a skeptic. Lessons learned. Herb vaporizer to my heart, help relieve the pressure weighing down on my brain. I know I'm growing, but the momentum is long gone. So I'm at home, phone on airplane mode. I'm not in the mood. Just leave me alone. Let me get in my zone. I'm trying to live in a realm you probably wouldn't even understand, man. And I'm praying that these tears stop falling on my hand. And I'm hoping that these thoughts stop clogging up my head. I'm tired of these feelings, emotions unspoken. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to be alive. I'm getting lost just to find myself. I'm getting lost just to find myself. Man, getting lost just to find myself. Look. I've never been a fan of apologies or politics. Since a young age, I was taught that true intentions are shown through the heart, so the unjust is obvious. With that being said, I never had love for a liar or a lobbyist. False motives mixed with corrupt mindsets can never get my respect. I'd rather be a peasant with peace of mind versus being president with a life full of regret. I mean, meditation, assassination. It's your choice. People make bad decisions every day. Some get you killed, others get you paid. What difference does it make if you own tons of gold but lack a soul? So I just cherish the little things. Learning to love myself. Said see and take sale. Mother Nature take me to wherever. I got a new life to begin. I don't gotta worry about being judged for my outfit. If my shoes is the newest ones to come out yet, man. Myself, but I still feel lost. But this time, I'm praying these politicians stop selling my people lots, hoping we can get the loan on our own and organize. I'm tired of the violence, the gun smoke and drugs. It's time we come together and show each other some love. We all lost, we just need some love. We're all lost, we just need some love. Look, they depicted us as slaves, but I see kings and queens. We went from dynasties to poverty. Persevere, but still it seems we live in fear. Scared to see each other reach full potential, so pride and ego delay progress. While we stress over the little things, instead of coming together to create change, we stay complacent and complain. Compromise to a life full of death, dedicated to complacency, unable to see how each sunrise brings opportunity. Organize and unify, strategize and delegate, educate the young and don't forget to enlighten the blind. Start building and find infinite possibilities to empower ourselves. So it's time to service our own stores, heal our own wounds, fight our own wars and manufacture our own shoes. Wake up my people, we got some work to do. I said wake up my people, we got some work to do. I feel you. I'm going through it too. I said, my sister, I feel you. I'm going through it too. My brother, I hear you. I'm going through it too. But it's time we come together and show each other some love. Because we're all lost. We just need some love. We're all lost. We just need some love, man. Thank you.
Words broke up 3 ways for me. It is life, hands, and spirit. I'd like to give thanks to everybody that came out. I'd like to give thanks to everybody that made this a complete success. I'd like to thank the DJ, Elo. I'd like to thank Purple Cloud. I'd like to thank Shawnee. I'd like to thank even the crew. The crew all participated, and the reason we all wearing purple because of lupus. I had a customer, I saw his whole family went downhill because of this kid caught lupus all of a sudden. And I didn't know much about the disease, you know. But one thing I did, I believed in God that a chain of prayers, you know, went towards him and his family went towards him. And right now they can't find a trace of lupus in his bloodstream. So I was like, also, everybody got on purple because we are the kings and queens of this generation, you know. So some people just need to hear that, hey, you're royal, you know. You're royalty. You come from royalty, you know. So that's another reason why we're wearing purple and love, of course.
Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? And why does it always have to be about what I said or about what you did? We can start over again, baby. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? And why does it always have to be about what I said or about what you did? We can start over again, baby. We should start over again. Oh, we can start over again, baby. Oh, we can start over again, baby. Oh, we can start over again. I swear I've apologized every way that I could, lady, just to make you less mad. Now you may laugh at my words, but on the inside you just die if we don't make this work. You say I'm too harsh, I say you're too trusting. You ask where's my heart and I claim that you're cursed. You call me your father, I walk out that door, but at the end of all the hatred expressed, we forgive. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? And why does it always have to be about what I said or about what you did? We can start over again, baby. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? And why does it always have to be about what I said or about what you did? We can start over again, baby. We can start over again, baby. We can start over again, baby. We should start over again. Another storm in the room, but neither of us wishes to share the forecast. Surrounded by silence, Even though inside we both cry out for a fond memory.